What is a delinquent tax list? Delinquent tax list really is a list of properties nationwide that are behind on property taxes. Okay. So what happens is once a property is behind on taxes, that property over a period of time, it can be 3 years, 5 years, seven, whatever the county's rules are over a period of time, that property goes to tax lien or tax deed sale, essentially tax foreclosure, right? So why is this list important? Well, what happens is this. When you have someone, whether they have a house, piece of land, apartment complex, what have you, and they're delinquent, their property taxes are years behind, right? Not necessarily at the 1 year mark. You want to focus on people that are at least 2 years behind and older. Essentially, oftentimes, what that's telling you is I have motivation to get rid of, to sell my property, et cetera, et cetera. So, what it should do for you, whether you're an agent or an investor, is say, hey, look, um, I am, if you're targeting an owner, I am behind on taxes and I'm not necessarily interested in this property. Now, on average, vacant land, in other words, properties that don't have improvements on them, become low hanging fruit, become very, very, very attractive. However, people that own commercial property can lose their property to back taxes, back property taxes. People that have houses, people that have different situations going on. Essentially, what happens is they're telling you that they are no longer interested in that property. Now, this all revolves around timing. It all revolves around timing. So you need to reach out to them somehow, some way, whether that's a direct mail, whether that's phone number, text message, whatever the case may be. This is how you find a tax lien or tax deed list for free in your local market. What you do is go to Google. Now I want you to go ahead and type in tax lien list, your city and state, or tax delinquent list, your city and state, or tax deed list, if you're in a tax deed area, your city and state. Do that. Go to Google, do that. That will send you to a website or two. Click on that link, because lots of times in your specific area, sometimes an attorney is handling the tax delinquent properties or whatnot, or a particular service is handling whatever tax lien or tax deed property. So, tax lien list, your city and state, tax deed list, your city and state. Do that, type it in, you'll find your list for free.